When driving a train, sometimes you forget to change the switch. You go past it and have to back up to go the right way. Very inconvenient. So I invented this stopper. The design is very human. Allow me to demonstrate. Just press the button and the train stops before the switch. Very easy to use. Howdy folks, welcome to episode 11. Today we're going to go around to the other side and pick up our rails, and then let's double check and make sure that's what we need. We need rails. Okay. So, and they can take 60 there. So yeah, we're going to go get our rails, and then we're going to set up the other train. So, you know what? Let's leave the fuel out here. And so we're going to go like this. Here we go. Oh, reverse. Okay. There we go. Zoom out here. Alright, so we have beams. What we need to do is we need to pick up see, we don't need that much. We need to pick up is that stupid bugs? I just came in from mowing the lawn and there's like a bug crawling on me. Alright, anyway. But yeah, we need to pick up the beams from the whatchamacallit. So we'll see what we've got here. But yeah, we need to pick up the beams from the rails, and then we'll get the other train set up so that it's let me see, do we have switches between here and there? Go like this. Control R. There we go. Okay. So we don't have any switches to go here, but what we need to do is we need to get this train back this way, pull it back there, and then drop the cars off and then put the engine back here. So I'm kind of, we'll just wait. I'm kind of tempted to just let this drive by itself and do it, but no, that's cool. This should be okay. See how we do on this corner. Yep, we do totally fine. Okay. Because yeah, this is going to take a minute. I mean, it's tempting, isn't it? Let's see. Let's go like this. Let's get this. Whoops. We're going to go over to this one. We're going to put some fuel in it. Alright. And then we're going to go like this. We're going to take the brake off. We're going to go like this. Whoa! Oh, it's going to do that thing again, isn't it? Is it gonna totally fall? It's gonna totally fall off the track. Well, that sucks. Well, that's what I get for whatever. Now we gotta find Betsy. Where is Betsy? There it is. Okay. So we're gonna teleport here. There we go. We should be able to just stand. Yep. F. Where was it? There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna ride Betsy over. See, Betsy's doing that too. They're doing something with the splines. They're ignoring the splines. Some of them. I don't know if maybe I just need to relay that one piece of track or something. If something got weirded out with it. That wouldn't make any sense though, because it reconstructs those. The only data it has in the save file is the start and the two spline points. I'm wondering if I moved one without... I'm going to have to check that in the save, because there's actually 5 points There's one that's like the track position, but it's typically exactly the same as the first spline point, or yeah, the start point. The spline start point and the track position are the same. And I think what I did is I might have manually moved one. I don't know. We'll see. But that's not the first time we've gone across that track and it did that. That's the second time. I assume that was right after we did the last edit, but I know I did it. I'm pretty sure it was in an episode. So, anyway. So we're gonna get, yeah, we're gonna get this all the way up. We're just doing all the math. Yeah, we got to bring this one up the hill. So, because this is a slope here, as you can see. I think it was like 3 or 4% too, wasn't it? It was fairly significant. It was more than I expected it. I think it was 3.5 or 4%. It's almost kind of ridiculous. It almost might seem like it would be better to bring it to here. To bring that to here and then do like a steep hill at the very last minute or something. Make this go around and then just do one big little climb. It almost seems like that would be more reasonable, doesn't it? Instead of this ridiculous wall. Would they really build... You know, if you were paying for all that stone, would you really do that? Or would you just, you know, build a steep hill at one point? Because then the other thing is, you're rolling up and down that one hill, you only got to pay attention to that one part, and you don't have to obsessively manage the speed and throttle and all that. Okay, so this one should take us all the way up to there. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to stop before we actually get to the crisscross. No, we don't have to stop before the crisscross. We just have to stop before that other switch. Okay. So that's cool. I'm going to go like this. And yeah, I'll have to think about that, how that where that switch is and what it's doing and stuff. All right, we're gonna go like this. Okay, and then we're gonna go put these pieces back on. That sucks that we have to do this. Okay, and then yeah, this is gonna be a pain, isn't it? Because I'm gonna have to go up. All right, let's go like this. We're gonna go cheats, flying speed, slow. All right, and then submit. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this, and then we're gonna re-rail these so that we can actually get them on the track. See if we can get him on the track. There we go. All right, there's one. See, it's like falling off the track. I'm not sure why it's even doing that. That's so weird. All right, and then we're gonna get this one. All right, let's go like, we're gonna do that. Does this one have, it does not have, okay. All right, and then we're gonna get the other track here, or the other car here. There we go. It's just sliding. It's as if the track isn't even there. It just acts like the track isn't there. That's so weird. Okay. Re-rail. There. Yeah, that is so weird. Okay. All right, and then this one we want to have the brake on. And then we're going to jump in the train here. And we need to turn off the, whatchamacallit too, the flying. Okay, so let's go like this. Enable flying. Turn that off. Okay, so we're going to back up here gently. Especially in this case. That's funny. There. Now that I got flying mode off, it should be okay. Alright, so we're going to connect all these, and hopefully they'll at least be able to drag through. Hopefully this will drag them back onto the track. I did put a thing in there, right? Yeah, okay, it is in there. Alright, cool, and then we're going to take the brakes off. Okay, so we're going to gently go forward here. Let's see if we can go forward. See, even the engine is coming off the rails here. Yeah, I must have done something weird. We're just going to go slow until we get these back on the track, because once this straightens out, I think is where it comes back onto the track. But I think what we'll do is we'll try replacing this. We'll put a piece of bridge here or something like that. And we'll try replacing that and see if we can get it to work. See, now they're back on the track, right? The wheels are back on the track now. They look like they're all back on. Kinda. This one's floating. Yep, it's hitting the side of the track now. Okay. That was weird. Yeah, we're gonna go replace that track and test that out and see what happens. Because that's... I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that's supposed to be doing. It looks like it's going down a little bit of a hill there too and stuff. But yeah, we'll replace that track and see what happens. And then I can just look at the save later in the hex editor and see. I don't even need to go into the hex editor. I can use my Buggy Exchange. Okay. So we're going to do this. Alright. And then we're going to jump out. We're going to save the game. Episode 11A. There we go. Okay. And let's go like this. And we'll back this up. I thought there was one other corner that we had where the cars kind of did that falling off the track kind of thing. And I'm going to have to figure out where that was. If you happen to remember it. Or which episode it was in. Leave a comment. But yeah, I know we did something like that. Let's go like this. Okay, so we're going to bring these all the way past. Yeah, we do need to put more track up there anyway. Okay. This is kind of up a hill, if I remember correctly. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna put some track past this because we need to go a little bit. See, we've got 12 rails. All right, we're gonna go like this. There it is. And we're gonna see what kind of wow. What does it take to it's not gonna, yeah, we're not gonna get up this hill, are we? Okay. we're definitely not gonna get very far up this hill. Okay. It's not even gonna let me place track there. Okay. So we're gonna see what we can do as far as getting, oh, man. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. You know what? Let's leave these. Let's go forward again. We're gonna put these back on the side. And then we'll wait until we get the stuff on there in order to put all this together instead. So we'll just do this. All right. And then we're going to go, this is going to be fun trying to load this thing with the sun going down. I wanted to see how much fuel. Yeah, we're out of fuel. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought we were going to run out of fuel soon. The water temperature is still up, so we're not losing boiler pressure yet. But yeah, we're going to want to... I think what we can do is we can just pull these the other way and leave Betsy here. I think that's probably a better solution anyway. So we'll bring these up. We'll load them up, and then we can disconnect Betsy. Either disconnect... I think what we'll do is we'll leave Betsy on the end, and we'll pull the whole thing. We'll pull Betsy as dead weight. Okay. So we'll see what we can do as far as getting 2 of these loaded. Okay. See what it does. Is it going to load the front or the middle? Cool. Okay, that's perfect. That's all of our 12. And this one's going to do that thing. Now it's going to load the back end, isn't it? Like it did last time. Oh, cool. All right. That's cool. There's 3 and 4, and that should leave us with 4, and we're going to want to pull that one up to there. Okay. All right, we're going to go like this. All right. And then we're going to put these 4 on the back. And I think that's how we have to do it in order to get these to land on here. Oh man, it's going to do that. Alright. Let's go like this. We're going to reverse a little bit. Which means I'm going to have to get... There you go. Come on, you can do it. It means I'm going to have to get the editor involved in this situation. So let's see if we can get these loaded up, and then here, doesn't really make that much difference, does it? And I think we'll probably do some weather too on the way in, but we'll get these connected and then I'll load them all up. Or I mean, we'll get them loaded and then I'll connect them all up. And then, no, I had that right the first time. We'll get them connected, then I'll load them in the thing. We'll get these loaded, then we'll connect them, then we'll load them. Everybody got that? Good. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go backwards. Alright, and then we'll see what kind of speed we have on here. Pretty sure we should be losing, yeah, a decent amount of speed here. There we go. There we go, okay. Alright, we're going to get back there so that we can hook this up. Alright, so we're going to turn this one off. Brake. Turn off the bell. Okay, and then we're going to take Betsy's brake off. There we go. Betsy's brake is off. Okay, And then I think we're going to have to go, yeah, I'm going to have to go and change. I'm going to have to go and add that. So I'm going to do that, and I will be back in just a minute, and we'll set up some weather, and we'll drive back to the other side. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Let's get this moving. And I'm kind of wanting to test out that other piece of track since we're already here. I'm kind of thinking we should do that. Let's give that a shot as long as we're here. Right? We got some snow here. It's sunrise. We got plenty of time. We're going to test out this other piece of track and make sure that it works the way we want it to. It almost seems like we could put in switches there and make that a way to get in too. Although we're going to be going from the iron mine to there. Well, yeah. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Alright. Go like this. And... Alright, we're going to do this. It's not going to let me. It's totally not going to let me. Alright, I'm just going to... Is it frozen now? I think the game froze. There we go. Okay, let's try it again. Nope. Alright. Jump out. There we go. Okay. That was weird. We're going to see... I'm going to see if I got it fixed. Move the splines around a little. Alright. Whoops. I don't want to use Betsy. I want to use the other one. We're going to use Barnsey. Alright. So we're going to go back this way. Reverser. We're going to see how we do here. Does it look like that? Does it look like there's a big turn right there? It kind of does, doesn't it? It almost looks like those two spline points don't meet correctly. Okay, we're going to see what happens with the cars following the track or not. I'm just going to let it coast here, see what happens. Because if it screws up here, then, you know, we can just... Yeah, alright, it's not screwing up. Cool. It's not messed up, so it looks like we're good. Okay, cool. It looks like it's fixed. I think it was the end point, but yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm still thinking we should make it so that it's possible to go from here to here without having to do all this. You know, give us extra switches. Because that would probably be a handy thing to do. Handy thing to have. Alright. And is the map still not coming up? There it is. Okay. Much better. Alright. Brake. Reverser. We're going to do that. There we go. I think we're going to cheat. We're not going to get out of the... Because, you know, that's totally cheating. That's what cheating means, right? In the context of this game. Because you're winning unfairly. You're beating the other people who don't get out of the thing, and they're losing because they have to get out of the thing, and because it's a competition. Because driving trains around for fun is a competition. Okay. Go like this. Flip switch. Alright. Cool. And we need to put some fuel in here too. Uh-oh. We're going to lose some speed here too. Alright, we're just going to let it roll then. So I think we have some hill here. It should be level, actually, because that crisscross was at level. But I think once we cross it, we start going down a hill. There's a first joint here somewhere. which is where it starts going downhill. So we'll get it. We're going to have to use the brakes to start regulating this. And I think we're just going to try to keep it at 16 or lower. So when we hit 17, we're going to hit the brakes until we hit 15. Because it's not going to let me do 2% brakes. Or is it? Yeah, see, it's not. Okay. 15, 17, yeah. There's no point in trying to just put it at 2% because it's the same result. Meanwhile, the cars behind me are like all flying all over the place, right? And we can't even see it. See, now we're staying at 17 even with the brakes on. And our water's warmed back up, which is awesome. Okay, we're almost at the bottom of the hill here. Because once we hit the bottom of the hill, then we can let the brakes off. There we go. There. Are we done? There we go. Okay. Yep, we're on level ground again. Cool. So then we'll see how our... What were these? These were the cordwood. I was thinking those were the iron. Yeah, those are the cordwood cars. We didn't even need to bring these. But that's okay. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, we're going to have to take this back up the hill to get the iron cars. And we're going to have to take those around the long way, too. I think we should build out the switches that I was talking about. Probably see where we can sit those. Now it should be able to just cruise at 15 because we're level now. You know you're level when you're going across these. Let's see. Whoops. There we go. I just wanted to look out the window while we're going across these. I haven't done that before. That's cool. Okay. Now I've done that, now I don't have to do it again, right? But yeah, the cordwood, well, I mean, we're probably going to bring the cordwood around the other way anyway, so that's fine. We don't really have the shortcut for the cordwood right now. You have to either go all the way around the valley and up to the iron mine and then down, or you have to go all the way around the valley past the coal mine and around. So I think it's kind of a similar result either way, right? You either have to go all the way this way or all the way that way. And I think the coal mine is actually longer. Nice, now it's got the entire map. Because I had zoomed out. There, we'll do that. And it seems like this corner is okay. I'm going to try letting it go at this speed. We'll see what happens. Because I don't think we turned around, or I don't think we slowed down for it last time. It's a bit scary, but wow. Wow, that is a bit scary, isn't it? Alright. It even slowed down a little bit. But it didn't stop. Can we get our speed back? There we go. There. Okay. And then is this our switch or is that just the flat? That's just the flat right there. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit longer to go. Okay. Cool. So then we can... See, we're not going to be able to get the coal and go anywhere with it. But we also need to build a track down to the smelter anyway in order to go there. And I'm trying to decide if I think what we might do is build a switch out, and the one that goes to the part where we got the rails is just going to be a that's just going to be a siding. See if we can get this to make our coal for us. There we go. Alright. Go like this. How much money do we have? 270. Okay. Nice. Those are 25. So those are 100 per car. So that's 300. Although it's not, that's not one we can really do over and over because we have to bring cordwood and iron to that in order to make those. Now let's see how much it used. One. It made 20 coal. Well, it's making more. It used 2. Yeah, it's making 20 coal per. And I think it's 2 beams. Yeah, it's using 2 beams and 1 rail to make 20 coal. So we should have 80. We're going to have 80 coal, which I think is 2 loads on that train. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to look at... I did get to round this out a little bit too, so it should be a little bit smoother. It didn't make a huge difference, but yeah, we've got 570. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go down to the smelter, which is basically from here. It's, remember we went down this hill and did that whole deal, and I think we'll probably build the same sort of thing so that we get, because it's valley, the middle of the valley is easier to build in than just staying on the side of the hill the whole time and then coming down at the last minute. So, and I did look into trying to come up from here and over this, but I had to basically start here and put a, or it was here I think, and put a bridge and then like lower it in the hex editor. And it was like way too steep. It was like a 45% or whatever it was, and it was like so steep that you couldn't get up it. I mean, Betsy could probably skid down it with the brakes, but what's the point of making that if you can only go one direction on it, right? Let's see, we do have 80. Yeah, we have 80. Okay, and we've got the beams. So yeah, I think that's what we can do is we can build out that other... Let's go over to the other side here. So we're going to need to build something to make... I think we could probably put a 3-way switch on here. No, because if we do that, then we're going to end up with all kinds of problems. I'm just trying to figure out where we can switch out from here, and I don't think there's going to be an easy way to do... Yeah, if we put a switch here, maybe. We'll have to check it out. Okay, so let's teleport here. So maybe if we put a switch back to back with this one. So let's go like switch left, and we're going to put the switch on the other side. See, this is going to go... This is already going uphill. But I think that's what we're going to need to do, and we'll just have to make this into a siding, because this is a little too demolish rails. Is it this too? Huh. Okay. That was interesting. All right. So yeah, we've got our switch here, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to put a wall. And then our wall is going to come uphill a little bit so that we can actually do this. So that we can meet, let's give this a little bit more resolution here. So if we go 1%, yeah, see, we're not going to be able to make it if we go 1%, but if we do 1.5%, then we can come up this hill. Okay. And then let's see if we can level off here. No, not really. Yeah, I think so. I think we can level off here. Okay. That looks good. We'll get these trees out of here. So we can put stuff here. Move, tree. All right, so that's going to be our thingy. Can we put an end track device on here? There we go. Okay, so we have a bumper on there too. And then that should allow us to still load up and all that stuff. And then what we're going to do is from here, we're going to be able to go down to the other here, the other part. And so what we're going to want to do is we're going to come see, we're going to have to go level with this. If we do this, we don't have to go uphill. So see if we can do this and not go uphill, right? And we probably want to do a little bit of mellow, yeah. %, like that. Does that look like it's going to be a decent? Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a decent curve. It's going to be fairly mellowed out, and then we're going to have to turn this way, and we're going to come down like this, and I think we can go 3% if I can actually see here. I think we can go 3%, and then we can just start putting a bridge here. If we get too high up off the side of the hill here. And so this is going to follow, for the most part, the contour of the hill. So if we get one that's going to go too high up, then we'll worry about doing a bridge. And let me see, is that going to follow? Yeah, that's going to follow pretty well. Okay, stay in here a little bit more. See if that's going to stay off the, it looks like it's going to stay off the ground. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it. We'll try it. But I think I can see the ties sticking out. Okay, and then we're going to go this way. And I think this is where we're going to probably just switch to a bridge. Because we're going to end up with, and we're probably going to end up having to replace this because we're going to end up with that weird janky back and forth thing. We're going to end up with this giant serpentine track that we don't want. And so let's try just going like this and seeing what which corner we need to meet at 3%. Is this going to do it? I think if we do this, let's see what this does. That actually works. Okay. We just kind of skipped over that chasm. Cool. And then we need to get down to the level of the river, don't we? Yeah, we need to come down to the level of the river. And I think it was around this corner where we ended up level. So I'm kind of thinking we should start at this end and come across and then see where we end up, right? So let's go like this. We're going to come back to here. And we're going to start level with this. And then we'll see what we're going to do from there. So let's go like this, wall. And we're going to go maybe 1 more degree. That looks like it's parallel, right? See the edge of the rail lining up with that? Okay. So we'll go like this. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna try to stay level as much as is practical, right? And then I think we're gonna come up to about here, and then we can start curving out. So we're gonna come out to here, because we're gonna need to put a switch in here too somewhere, right? So we're gonna want our switch to be over here somewhere. This doesn't go up or downhill or anything. Okay, nope, it doesn't. All right, so we're gonna want our switch to be about like this. Yeah, because that'll give us room to get around the other side. Okay. So about like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in a switch left. And yeah, we're gonna do that. And let me see, that's gonna be the part that goes straight. So we want this to connect here. There we go. Okay. And we'll flip our switch so that it's going this way. It's kind of goofy, isn't it? I think maybe we should put the switch on the other side of the bridge. Why don't we make a bridge here and we'll put the switch on the other side. So we're going to go just like, I think that's what we did last time too. So we're going to do bridges here. Like this. There we go. We have a nice smooth transition there. And then we're going to do our switch left. Like that. Then we can put our bridge to the other side. We don't need to do it right now. We'll do that once we have some output product. Can you flip the switch? Am I just hitting the tree? Is that what's going on? I think we're just hitting the tree. All right, let's try flipping the switch now. There we go. Okay. All right, we're good on that. Okay, so then we can come in there. We've got our nice little smooth transition there. We can do our circle around that. And what do we need to bring? Lumber. Let's at least extend this for right now. We're going to go like this. There. That's all I needed to do with that. Okay, and then we're going to bring this up. Basically, we're just going to bring this around and see how far we can go as far as staying level and everything. And not climbing or sinking or anything. What did it just do? Did it? Oh, it didn't like the way I connected it and then did that. I connected it and then turned off the number 5, the grid, not the grid, the go perfectly straight switch. Are we gonna be able to do this, or is it gonna be like a little 1%? I think it's gonna be a little 1% thing, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go 0.5% so that we can stay off the ground here a little bit. And as long as we're doing that, we can go up a little bit here. There we go. And then we'll see how much of this. Can we stay at 0? Or we need to stay at 0.5, don't we? Okay. I guess that's the downside of going over this side. And we're going to want to curve this like this. Whoops. I think. I mean, we can go across the river. Yeah. We can go across the river instead of a bunch of back and forth. Oh, it's going to jump up there, isn't it? Okay. So that's 0.5. Let's see how that looks. It doesn't go through any ground or anything, right? Nope, it's staying okay. We're just going to forget that we have this tiny little bit of uphill here and downhill when we're coming in, right? Yeah, see, it is going to get taller. Okay. So we're going to switch to this. We're going to try 1% and see what we get. 1.5%. Okay. Let's see how that comes out. Which way did we start? We're facing this way. Can we do that and not run into any rocks and stuff? Like we did. I'm just laughing because do you remember when we hit like those big, see, that might even hit right there. May or may not. So we're going to go like this. I'm going to come across here. I think that should be okay. Like that. Is it the sun going down already? I guess it is. Huh. Okay. I think we're going to probably have to finish this up next episode. Because it looks like we're going to probably run out of time here. Yeah, we're still going to have to keep going up. We're going to have to climb at like 1.5 apparently. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to run out of time here. It is getting dark and all that stuff. So I think we're going to call it here. This is going to be it for episode 11. Join me in episode 12. We need to basically come around. Let's see how much of this. It's quite a bit. Yeah, we'll make those match up. So we'll make those match up and we'll bring some stuff down to here, the coal and all that. And yeah, we're going to have to bring the coal wagons or whatever down the big hill from the iron mine. So, but anyway, yeah, the hoppers. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for episode 11. Join me in episode 12. We'll get some of this hooked up and delivered, and we'll see you then. Later.